it's going to be hard not to curse. Let me just put it that way. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station, in which such as for anything and everything in animation, including a crime-solving canine and his group of meddling kids. And welcome to the piece of crap. The piece of crap that is Aloha, Scooby-Doo. Screw this movie. Seriously. After being on the up and up with how great Loch Ness Monster turned out on a rewatch, this one, I was hoping it would be the same deal, because it's another one that I don't remember liking very much, and I thought a rewatch would maybe give me a new perspective on it, make it finally click. No. This movie is terrible. It was terrible on first watch, and it's terrible after the damn fourth one. Look, I don't think it sounds that bad on paper, you know. The Scooby Gang going to Hawaii to participate in a surfing contest, and they have to defeat this evil wiki-tiki spirit thing that, you know, is obviously just a guy in a costume like every other freaking Scooby-Doo movie in this freaking era, because apparently they forgot originality. That didn't sound terrible on paper. The monster design was cool. The gang got a decent redesign, except for Scooby, obviously, because, you know, he's a dog, but you know, you got these summer-fied version designs of these characters. They look cool. They look okay. They decided to get really creative with Daphne's design especially, and I think it's cool. And yes, the voice acting's still good. And yes, the animation is still good. But the problem is everything surrounding it is bad. Like, really bad. I don't want to waste your time with this movie like I wasted my time watching it. So, instead, I'm just going to read my written review and leave it off at that. Okay? Here we go. So much for being on the up and up. Let's dive into the next movie of the What's New era of the Scooby movies, Aloha, Scooby-Doo, and the first one to come out after the series' initial cancellation. The TV show, not the whole franchise. Whereas with Loch Ness Monster, it finally clicked with me and helped me recognize how great of a film it actually is, this rewatch did the complete freaking opposite. Sure, the animation's still good, the voice acting is still great, the design of the wiki-tiki itself is cool, the summer-fied versions of the gang's designs are interesting, and every now and then there's a decent joke that does get a laugh. But the story's lazy, the pacing is slow, the new characters are very generic, boring, forgettable, and just dumb. The mystery is really bad. Like, really bad. The writing is awful, most of the humor is eye-rolling and cringy, the ending is unsatisfying, the runtime is too long, and the rewatchability is very low. And don't even get me freaking started on the plot holes. They're numerous, they're egregious, and they're frustrating as hell. It's not the worst of the franchise, there are worse movies, but it's still pretty freaking bad. I was hoping a rewatch would improve it, but instead it just solidified what I thought of it originally. Aloha, Scooby-Doo is a slow, boring, tedious, disastrous mess that's best to just be buried in the beach sand and then washed away by the sea. Skip it. Bury the Scooby turd in the sand and never dig it back up, because it's not worth your time. Final verdict is a 3 out of 10. If it weren't for the animation being good, and if it weren't for the voice acting still being great, this would be a 2. Because of how frustrating it is. It could have been something great, but instead, it's a piece of crap. Just don't bother. Even out of your own morbid curiosity, don't bother. And that's it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry for getting angry, but crap like this needs to be ripped apart. That's one of the reasons why I started this channel in the first place. So, what we got next time? Hopefully something much better than this. It's freaking Where's My Mommy? Join me next time for what may be the worst movie of the entire franchise. Goodbye!